Namaste and welcome back, or welcome if you've never practiced with me before. I'm Jess with Yoga Zesty. Today I'll be guiding you through a strengthening practice that's going to help you boost your immunity. We'll get started straight away, coming into a tabletop position. So hands underneath the shoulders, your knees underneath the hips, pressing into the tops of the feet, creating a nice stable foundation. Once you have this, inhale, dropping the belly, exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, just warming up through the spine as we begin the strengthening practice. So since it is a short practice, it's really important that we warm up through the muscles before we get into the more strengthening part. So take your time here, just breathing into your spine, syncing up the movement and your breath, and just starting to really make this practice your own. So it could be with your breath, or maybe finding some micro movements, maybe swinging your hips from side to side, and maybe drawing big circles with the hips one way and the other. So just taking a few more breaths here, maybe even pausing in cat or in cow. We'll take 2 more rounds of your cat-cow here. And then on your next inhale, finding a neutral spine, take your gaze directly in between the hands to keep the neck nice and long. From here, as you inhale, send the right leg out. Just keep the right toes on the mat for now and just start to rock front and back, stretching into the calves. Make sure that you're spreading the hands out really wide here and crawling into the hands slightly to help you find balance and strength in the wrists. So if you're new to the practice, you may have already begun to feel a bit of discomfort in the wrists. So really spreading them and crawling into the hands will help you build the strength there. So come back to center. And then on your next inhale, we'll start to lift the right foot off the mat here. So flex the right toes down towards the ground to protect the knees. And this may be enough for you here, just working on strengthening and balancing. So really turn the upper arm bones out. So imagine that you're bringing the elbow creases to face the front of the mat. If you're feeling pretty good here, you may extend the left arm out towards the front of the mat, just finding a bit of a balance here. So deep inhale to lengthen, as you exhale, knee to elbow. Twice more like that. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow. And last one, inhale to lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow. And then come back into that tabletop position. If the wrists are really feeling it here, come onto the knees into a hero variation, interlace the hands and just draw circles one way and the other. Even those out, and we'll dive on through into the other side. So find your tabletop position first. Make sure you have a nice strong base, and then we'll extend the left leg out, keeping the left toes on the mat for now. Just swaying front and back, maybe drawing circles, just finding some release in the calves here, in the left calf. And then on your next inhale, if you're feeling pretty good, you can extend, lift the left foot off the mat. So from here, maybe extending the right arm out. Keep your focal point here directly underneath you or slightly in front. Maintain that length in the back of your neck. As you inhale, extend even more. As you exhale, knee to elbow. So I didn't say on the other side, but if this is not accessible for you, you can just round through here. So 2 more. Inhale to extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend and exhale back into your tabletop position. Well done. So from here, you may be taking a little wrist break once again. Draw circles with the wrists, or you can be here as well, whichever feels better for you. And when you're ready, diving back into that tabletop position, find your alignment once again. From here, we'll extend the right leg out to the side. So you want to root through the left foot. I'll just turn around here. So we want to root through the right foot. As you have a stable foundation, you can begin to walk the hands all the way up, come into sort of stand up. As you inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. As you exhale, right hand comes to the top of the right thigh, or maybe the right calf, if your body allows, and just gently stretching the left arm up and over to the right, feeling the length in the left side of your body. Close your eyes, or maybe taking the gaze up towards the sky. Deep inhale to reach even further, and slowly make your way back up. This time we'll bring the left hand towards the front of the mat. As you exhale, reach the right arm up overhead towards the front of the mat. Spiral the heart space up towards the sky, so you're in a side plank variation. Deep inhale to breathe into the right side of your body. And as you exhale, right arm meets the left, walking back towards the center of the mat. Bring the right leg in, and then we'll move on over to the other side. So extend that left foot out. So really pressing into the outside of the left foot, and then just walking the hands up. As you inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down as you take a side body stretch into the right side of your body. See if you can reach a little bit further, finding a deeper stretch, a deeper opening in the right side. As you inhale, left arm comes back up, finding some length, some space. And as you exhale this time, right hand to the side, finding your side plank variation on this side. Spiral the heart space up towards the sky. Deep inhale to lengthen. Pause here. Inhale to lengthen, and as you exhale, left hand joins the right, making your way back to center, back into your tabletop position. Well done. So from here, walk the knees together, lift the heels, coming into a half plank. You're welcome to find a full plank if that's in your practice. And slowly lower all the way down to the belly. Tuck the elbows in towards the side body. As you arrive here, release the feet. Pressing into the tops of the feet, slide the hands next to the rib cage. As you inhale, finding a cobra. As you exhale, release. Just finding some release and some strength in the lower back body. Twice more just like that. Inhale to into your cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale, cobra. Roll the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale to release. Release the hands. This time we'll swim the fingertips around and interlace the hands underneath the tailbone. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet. This time as you inhale, lift the head and the chest up. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together, finding your locust pose. So really finding that strength in the lower back here. And we'll stay for the exhale. 2 more breaths here. You've got this. So with each and every inhale, see if you can lift up that little bit higher, even if it's just a millimeter. 1 more inhale and exhale to release everything. Amazing. So bring the elbows underneath the shoulders and roll the head up, lift the chest to find your way into a Sphinx pose. Really spread the hands, crawl into the hands slightly and pretend like you're trying to tear the yoga mat apart with the hands. So close the eyes or soften your gaze here. So we want to find an opening in the heart space here whilst strengthening through the arms and finding a gentle back bend at the same time. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, gently take the gaze past the right shoulder. Inhale to come back to center and exhale over to the other side. Inhale to come back to center. So listen carefully from here. We'll curl the toes under. Engage the core as you begin to lift the hips up, finding your way into a forearm plank. So you'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower on the 1. Well done. Once more like that. So curl the toes under and slowly lift the hips. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower on the 1. Amazing. So make your way back up into a tabletop position. We'll bring the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes together. Sit bones towards the heels and walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale to melt the forehead. And finding a release in your child's pose. You've done amazing today. Well done for showing up and taking this time to strengthen your body and strengthen your mind. We'll take 5 deep inhales and exhales here in your child's pose. And then just slowly walking the hands back up. Bring the knees in towards one another. Let's tuck the toes under here. So you can use the hands here for support and just begin to shift your weight towards the heels. If your body allows, you can come completely onto the heels. Bring the palms up towards the sky. Just getting a little bit of a stretch in the feet. So for some of you this may be really uncomfortable, so use your hands for support. And slowly make your way into a seated position. Bring the legs to one side. Center yourself on the mat. We'll end with a little butterfly. So take the soles of your feet together. Maybe taking the hands to the arches of the feet and the ankles and just giving yourself a massage here. Some love for your feet. Now find some stillness. Bring the hands to the ankles. As you inhale, find length in the spine. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and just begin to fold forward. A little bit of a roundness in the spine is okay, but just make sure you're not forcing yourself into this posture and just feel into it rather than focusing on what it should look like. Let's take 2 more inhales and exhales here in your cobbler's pose or Bandha Konasana. And just growing a seed from your tailbone, start to roll up. Finding your way back to center. We'll seal the practice in a meditation pose. So come into a cross-legged position. Take the hands to the knees, just allowing them to rest. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Notice if you've built up a little bit of heat in your body. Use this time to reflect and just allow your body to cool and find some stillness. We'll take 5 deep inhales and exhales here together. Just allowing the nutrients of your practice to settle in. And you're welcome to stay here for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to bring this practice to a close, bring the index finger and the thumb together and bring some movements back into your body by rubbing those 2 fingers together. And as you're ready, bring the hands into a prayer position at your heart center, keeping the eyes closed for a little bit longer. We'll seal this practice by taking a deep inhale and exhale to bow. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy and your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Namaste.